Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF. Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. I am Michael Cole, here with Elois and with Aiden English. And today on Friday Night Smackdown, we're going to see a walrus, or at least some offshoot of him, from the Dollar Tree here today on Friday Night Smackdown. Well, many folks, Elois says, will it be a Roman Reigns free day? Will we not have to see Roman Reigns? Only time will tell if that's true or not. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Aiden English says. If the kin leader, head aboard, and world heavyweight fighter heard that you didn't want to see him today, that would make him truly angry. Truly mad that you didn't want to see him today. He does whatever he wants when he wants, Aiden English says. Well, Walrus says, I know some folks out there know that the TWF might not be as well known, that it might not be as cool as the SMF is. You see, the SMF could do the same show and get the same looking, the same watching, the same watch time. Well, we do not. Whatever the grounds are, our films are just not likable, are not as cool as his. But at least one thing we don't have to worry about, that he always has to worry about, is ownership on the songs that's being played in the film. Now, some of you folks out here might say, Horace, what are you out here for? Or is this just a throwaway following like it was last week? No, it's not a throwaway following at all. No, it's not a throwaway following. There's going to be a match today. And I'm going to be wrestling someone today. I just don't know who it's going to be, but I know it's going to be someone. Fuck. Well, you can think again, Kenny Omega says. Since I'm the one who wants to fight you here today, Alaris, and not that bad old Roman Reigns. Oh, so it's you, Kenny. Let everybody look at me. What the fuck? Anywhere we go, you're going to be covering us. Alright. I know it's not the one you thought you were going to see. And I know in your mind you're like, oh, Alaris, you're not going to be fighting Kenny Omega here today. You didn't think that was good enough, did you? The Jackal says. You didn't think that you thought you'd be fighting Roman Reigns today? Well, you're going to be fighting the man the man that offshooted from Roman Reigns. The Jackal says, Kenny Omega. That would be a mistake, Alaris says, because I believe that Roman Reigns won the World Heavyweight winnings before Kenny Omega won the AEW Heavyweight winnings and the IW Heavyweight winnings. So Kenny Omega was offshooting from Roman Reigns, but didn't seem to do such a great work with it because he ended up losing it to Christian Cage and Adam Page. And I don't want to care if he got wounded or not. I don't care if the deal of IW and AEW was coming to an end and that was why he had to give it up. He had to give it up. And I thought we could be friends, Kenny Omega says. I guess I was wrong. Well, here today, Kenny Omega is going to fight Araris here on Friday Night Smackdown. And some folks might say it's a double standard for AEW wrestler or AEW doll. And Kenny Omega, who's need or need not be unstraight, Michael Cole says. Well, Elois said Kenny Omega is a former IW, AEW, AAA, NJPW, PWG heavyweight fighter all at once. And so he thinks that he's greater than everyone else. And now, Kenny Omega, believing that he is going to beat Araris here. Well, Elois says, well, I'll tell you what, Aiden English says, Kenny Omega, he's a former IW, AEW, AAA, NJPW, PWG heavyweight fighter. He's won more winnings than any other wrestler in all three online wrestling businesses. Kenny Omega's got out of the way. Araris picked him up. No, Aiden English says, you can't let some one-horned horse doll from the Dollar Tree beat you. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner, Araris. So Araris has beat Kenny Omega, and Kenny Omega is not doing very well because he wishes he should be winning instead of losing. He could gild it on the overseer he's got, the Jackal or Cyrus or whoever you want to call him. Michael Cole said. You got that right, Elois says. At the end of the day, he's got no one to guilt but himself for his losses, Elois said. Aiden English says, Kenny Omega will get back on the winning way. He will become the TWF heavyweight fighter, world heavyweight fighter, one day. Well, Araris and Renee Young is now going to talk with the saddened Kenny Omega, Michael Cole says. Alright, I'm going to be talking with Kenny Omega here. Alright, Kenny Omega, your winning and loss in the TWF is not great. But if it was AEW, you wouldn't be winning nothing because of their bullshit ranking oversight. That bullshit ranking oversight never ever helped anyone. Do you think Chris Jericho or Dean Ambrose or myself or Adam Page won that over that ranking? No. Everyone likes to talk about how, I lost the IW heavyweight winnings to Christian Cage. How I lost AEW heavyweight winnings to Adam Page. How I had to give up the AAA, NJPW, PW heavyweight winnings out of being wounded. Ever since I got here, I've either been losing to Roman Reigns, losing to Asuka. I lost to some one-horned horse doll. I'm being buried. I kid you not. I am being buried. How can you be saying that? You want the TWF heavyweight winnings from Biggie Langston. You became a three-time TWF 24/7 fighter. So, Kenny Omega, I do not believe you're being buried or handicapped. Jackal, what do you think? I think Kenny Omega's right. The same folks that have been doing the stuff to Kenny Omega are the same folks that are doing stuff to Sami Zayn. They have it out for him because he's a AEW doll. And he was made by Jax. And I'm here to tell you, the burying, the handicapping, whatever you want to call it, of Kenny Omega, it ends now. Well, that's my talk with Kenny Omega and the Jackal. Back to you, Michael Cole. Well, thank you, Renee Young, for talking with Kenny Omega and Michael and the Jackal here today on Friday Night Smackdown. But it looks like it is all the time we got here, Michael Cole says. For Michael Cole, Elois, Aiden English, we hope you like Friday Night Smackdown, and we'll see you tomorrow for Rampage or Run-In.